Maiden. You fellas got yourselves on through. Finally on Bryn Shander, and now that everyone is together, you have yourselves in some talking to do. Where are you guys going? What are you exactly doing now that you possess down weapons to fighting against the dragon? You have in what seems to be some sort of friendship in, or at least some open doors with the dwarvens from the Dwarven Valley. And per dessa Shane ward, or at least that is what you guys believe, the town should care in for their own. Refugees will be accepted down on Bryn Shander, and you guys have a few more on to do before the dragon strikes. A few hours more before Bryn Shander becomes the last stand of defense up in the north. It's up to you, fellas. You're down the north look. Let me know what you are doing.
We do remember that we snuck in and let out the ravens to warn the other towns, right?
You did.
I need to talk to the speaker. I need to pass on the Dwarven King's.
I think us were headed to the speaker.
Yeah, you guys wanted to get yourselves in towards the speaker. That is right. Oh, we have Pete on camera. Welcome,
Hey,
Pete.
yo.
Oh, whoa.
What a sexy boy in here. He does.
Oh, he's muted.
Hold on, let me go get my camera too. I gotta go do makeup. Hold on.
Alright. Let me ask you guys
awesome.
one thing. Since you are up in the North Look right now. You guys were about to go on to the Vasa Shane. Are you still going down there?
I have no reason to think we aren't.
Very well. Who is moving towards there? Because spare my memory, there was a talk resolving around using the dwarves from the Dwarven Valley. See if any of them were Battlehammerborn. To buy stuff from Hendero's Emporium. Is that still going through?
I don't know if Zanny's knows the caretaker or the owner of the Emporium. I think we can forego that.
Yeah, she wanted to talk to Hendero because theoretically she knows he's from a family within... I think he silenced himself. Zenes wanted to talk with Hendero because she knows he's from a family from Evermeet. So,
hey, there. Well. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So
get it. I eventually would get it.
Hendero.
Yeah. I knew this guy who ran the Emporium.
Yep.
So we could probably forego the dwarves because I mean, I don't think they're Battleborn anyways. They're Silver Hand or whoever they are.
All right. So with this, let's begin on to scene 1. One question: is Noir going to the speaker again?
I said I would be bad to turn my camera on. Where am I going?
I'm asking if you would go to the speaker palace again to talk to the
Nah, she doesn't like her.
Nope.
Nah, she's probably gonna go wander around like the marketplace, most likely.
Alright. So she's wandering up on towards the market square.
Yeah.
So would be Flint, Maeros, and who else towards the speaker?
I was going to the market square as well.
Okay.
Because I was going to try to find a place that would possibly sell poisons that also sold potions.
Okay.
I have an escort. Yay!
Zenis, where are you going?
Let's go into the Emporium.
Okay.
It got real quiet.
I believe. So
right.
Sigmund will accompany down on the market square then. All right, let's do rows here. since she's gonna go on towards the town hall. Since you guys are gonna go towards the town hall to find the speaker, let's roll scenes in here. 1d20 for Zenith, 1d20 for either Mayeras or Flint, and 1d20 for Noir, in between Noir and Christopher as well.
I have to get online.
Mara,
You wanna roll?
Rolling the
that?
24 or
Sure.
Just roll a d20, Christopher Robin.
Okay, Mayeras have a 5.
Get higher than a 5. I believe in
you
CR
don't
number
hit
2.
enter to roll. You have to actually type. Wait,
Why can't you just click the d20 and then just hit enter?
it's not working.
Yes, it does.
Where am I going to find the link again?
Well, it
Seems
worked,
to be
and I
working.
got a 4.
Oh my god.
I'm not seeing
There it
those
is.
rolls. What?
It's because you're not in the game. We're not seeing you in the game. Restart your foundry. Look, we got a 5, a 4, and a 1. So.
No, it was my roll.
Well, I don't
Well,
see your row, bro. So 5,
yeah.
4.
Because
And
Now I
I'm
see
in
you
a
in the
different game.
Oh, there you are. I see your name now.
Yeah, we see you now.
I'm rolling a d20.
Yep, please do.
Big roll. Boom!
There we go. Zenith begins.
That's a nice number.
Let's get some music in for Hender's Emporium scene 10.
Ooh.
I rolled a 20.
You tried, yeah, but Noir rolled first, so her one count.
Bullshit.
Too slow.
Right, where is that shopkeeper music that I had
Nope.
on?
Don't worry if you can't get the music to play.
All right. You move over to Hender's Emporium, and you see Mr. Henderil as well. This young half elf or elf. You can't fully disclosure what he is. He has this humanoid-like shapes over him. Towards his face, you see that he seems to be taking out some items from his collection. There seems to be a few rings over to it, and he seems to be cleaning things up as he seems to do with a sort of small piece of glass way, like a monocle, to appraise the items as you approach.
And what was his name again?
Henderil.
Cinderella. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ask again. How did I? He ran a shop in one of the towns I was.
So basically, the idea is that Henderil was from from a house, a large.
That's right. He was from a large merchant house
from Evermeet. And you remember also his name in mentions for the War of Silver Marches
Yes,
in 1329. So it's about on to the Spell Plague time.
Okay. So he's busy cleaning something or wiping something down. He's got his monocle in.
Mm-hmm. He seems
And
to
I
be
will-
analyzing the items there.
Walk in. Good day.
You see, he looks at you, see the ways you are vesting, and say, "Ah!" And he instantly begins to talk in Elvish to you, and he says, as he puts up 2 fingers on the left, 2 inches above the heart, and say, "Be welcome, sister. Light may be your heart, for you are now welcome to my home."
Am I supposed to reply with? Because I don't. What's greeting? Wait a minute. I've got that bookmarked. I've got 1,000 things bookmarked about Elvish. Well, I will just say that I reply appropriately. How's that?
All right, that's fine.
Because I can't figure out which link it is that I saved about greeting.
I have one if you want down on immersion on my Discord if you want to check around. There's over 53 links on forums and other stuff that you can check down about greetings, puns, offenses, and Forgotten Realms. There's a lot of stuff in there. Feel free to check it around later. But continuing on. You see it
Well met.
as soon as Henderil get himself over in a proper greeting to you. Welcome to my home. What I can do you for tonight?
Henderel?
That is correct.
Of the House Henderel. It is I, Xannies Fashionel.
Fashionel. Oh, you're from one of the noble houses down
Yes.
in Evermeet. It is quite a pleasure to know you down here. Why are you so far from home?
I am here on a mission for the church.
Or
To-
cause still continues, I see. Why the elder sent you here? What is your mission, if I may inquire? May I be able to help?
My mission is to figure out what the Frost Maiden has planned, and to find out what ails this area. She's still kind of clueless as to why they really sent her up here, I think. Well, maybe in the back of her head she knows that they sent her up here to learn some compassion, but she's not going to admit that to him. So she hesitates a minute and says, yes, we were very concerned with what was going on here. So I was asked to come up here.
And why you were asked to come down here specifically?
To discover what is going on with the damn, you're gonna hit me with all this lore stuff right out of the gate. To discover what was going on with this Frost Maiden and the ring.
You see that he looks over onto you and say, well, you might be in luck. A woman just passed around onto my emporium. Apparently she is looking for a band of adventurers down in the town to help her in a small thing. Her name is Velanai Harpel. She is a sorceress or whatever she associates herself as with. She is a magician of sorts.
Is that an elvish name?
No, this is not an elvish name. It's a human name. She came down here earlier to inquire where she could find out help to, well, get an item that she's after. And she's quite willing to pay handsomely for such. Was a diamond that I would say is at all valued at least 2,000 gold.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. I'm not sure though how to inquire on to her. But never mind on this. On to your effort then. You said you're trying to stop down what's going up in here on the north. I would tell you this. This has been going on for a time now. The closest person to, well, by what we know, achieve a sort of research in this situation was a man from the House of the Triad, a monk from there, that's done a sort of weather controlling device to attempt to stop the winter. Apparently, the band of heroes that were here on before got their hands on such item and said it worked for a moment and then not anymore. Maybe this is the closest we'll ever get to get our son back, considering we have, well, the Mistress of Winter without her rod over us.
Are you not concerned with a never-ending winter?
I will be fair to say that I am, but in the same moment, considering the deals I do in here don't affect my trade.
Speaking of which, why are you in Icewind Dale?
You see he smiles
Your-
and says,
Your house always did very well.
Indeed, but Evermead closed down trade with Firen and, with the Sword Coast. And when that happens, basically I was cut off and most of what I could sell in for, well, expensive. You can sell elven arrows for a good amount down among elven, but you can sell them for far more for humans. You can sell down a magic jewel, a ring, or even a cloak of our kin very wealthily to humans as well. So basically, the reason I'm here is because there are people that pay more.
She smiles. The knowing smile for profit.
Mm-hmm. Don't take me wrong. I still use very little of my gain towards my own interest. Most of it still goes down to the Alliance owns the Silver Marches to help out the restoration from the war. And I try my best to keep in check on with the house, Get what I can to back home.
Have you have you heard anything from snow elves up here?
You see he holds out an eye to you and say, Seveltar, no, I did not. It has been long anyone ever mentioned that.
Yes, they're not usually over on this side, but we haven't heard from them in a long time, and there's some concerns.
I can try to, ask the ranger to go on towards the north. She usually knows her way around, even if she's young.
So you mentioned cloaks of our kin. Do you sell any? Do you happen to have any?
I do. Let me ask you one thing, sister. To what will you use them, though?
Well, primarily to stay warm. to help.
I do have a fine cloak I could provide you with. For you see, he smiles and says, "As my favor, I would not take your money since your quest is honorable.
In your favor.
When you come your ways down towards the souter, there is old man that is seeking on among the dwarven. His name is Kroon Battlehammer. He's from the old clan from the dwarven king that was from these lands a long time ago. I tried to find him among Mithril Hall. Sorry, not Mithril Hall, the Dwarven Valley. But he had not shown there since. I believe he's somewhere on the south. Maybe underground, even. If you find him around, give a word to him that I still wait for the promise that he is to relay on to me. The
Okay.
Heart Seeker awaits.
Heart Seeker awaits. What was the dwarf's name?
Kroon Battlehammer.
Bryn. Battlehammer. All right. I will watch for him.
You see he gets out a piece of cloak on the back. You see it holds out the 8 sigils of the Silver Ring on its back. And it's clearly woven out by elven hands. It's in plain brown color all over until the ground, and you see there seems to be marking of leaves representing Evermeet on its back. I hope it will keep you warm and protected from the cold.
This is wonderful. So I have friends who would like to buy magical items.
I thought you did.
Are they allowed to? How do you even run a shop in this town?
I am allowed to sell to whatever the Vessa Shane allows. And as long they are not using the magic items within the area of the city, it's not my problem.
Well, we are trying to defend the city from a dragon.
I heard of such. I can tell you in one information that might help you on the situation with the Vessa Shane. But you cannot tell her where this information came from.
I wouldn't dream of it.
There is a gas that she holds out for even before she became speaker down the town. The daughter of the hero that saved down Icewind Dale.
Daughter of the hero that saved Icewind Dale. Wait a minute, I missed something you said there.
Yeah, that is correct. He only says that. The daughter of the hero that saved Icewind Dale.
That's her?
Yes?
Canterbury?
No. Canterbury is the mother.
I didn't know she got busy with Wolfgar. Of course, Sandys doesn't say that, but I didn't know that.
You see that he smiles and says, I still hold out.
Brunel's.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it.
You see that he says, she's also unwillingly to
Oh, it's Dritz's daughter.
sell her father's heritage, which I would pay quite a price to buy. If you could, well, make her sell me the scimitars that she had from her father, I would be very willingly to sell anything you are up to buy and put on satchels before I part from Icewind
He
Dale.
actually possesses those scimitars?
I believe so.
Those are legendary, priceless items.
That is why I want them.
She could buy a kingdom with those.
She could. And I believe she don't have an idea what they are truly worth.
Interesting. It's hard not to think like I think good. So, if I were able to get her to part with those swords, you would sell my friends anything they wanted.
That is correct. Anything that I have on stock and that they can purchase.
That is a steep price, my friend. Unless she really is clueless as to what she owns.
I
I'll
see
see what I
death and twinkle.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I shall wait for your return, sister. Keep yourself warm.
Thank you very much.
Me add up the item for you. All right. Scene 2. Town hall. You guys get yourselves over on towards the town hall. And as you enter on towards the place, what is the highest base of perception among the two of you? 13. So that would be then. A 13. All right. As you guys are entering up on the town hall, you see that the place, as usual, seems to be with guards. The Vesta Chain seems to be working down on her office. And as you guys are about to enter, you Flint, notice what seems to be a shadow leaving the Vesta Chain's office. As her gladiator put you guys on a hold to meet the speaker. That's only you. My arrows notice nothing.
Would I do I see enough to form like
It's
what
a
race?
humanoid shape.
Humanoid
That's
shape?
all you saw. Humanoid
Okay.
shape.
Well, I don't know who that was, but can we go in and see the speaker now? Or is she still in a meeting with someone? I asked this to the guard.
You see that the gladiator looks at you and then says, "She will receive you now," making a short nod. And they open up the door to the place, and you're most welcome to come on by. The speaker seems to be sat on in a large chair. You see there's a fireplace on to the side, currently lit. There are some bread crackles over onto the side, and fresh wine served on a side table. If this is about the items again, my answer still stands as no. Note this before you say anything. Now, what I can help you with.
Nope, this is not about items. I don't believe we have formally been introduced yet. I am Flint Fireforge, and you may have known my companions of the. We've helped out various towns in the area.
Mhm.
I have news from the Dwarven King. Forgot what his name was, Silver something. So yeah, we came from the Dwarven Valley with a contingent of 8 dwarves, and we had an audience with the king. And he said that with this contingent of 8 dwarves and ammo for the ballistas to fight this dragon, he said that the debt between Bryn, Shander, and the Dwarven Valley has been paid.
You
And I
see,
was-
she smiles when you mentioned that, and she says, "Stonkley Silverstream indeed kept his promise. I'm impressed. Dwarves truly never forget."
No, dwarves tend to keep their words. And I'm not too sure where the dwarves at. They're probably doing their own thing right now, prepping for the incoming dragon.
They would be
but-
preparing down the shots on the walls, most
Yep.
likely.
If you have anything for us that we could help out, let us know. I think most preparations have been made already. I don't think
I have a
the
question.
dwarves might come to our assistance, but we'll see.
I have a question to all of you. It's not on your measure or your responsibility to go out on towards the other towns to provide aid. But if I may inquire, why did you decide to come to bring Shander? To wait for the dragon.
I think we decided to come here because we initially fought with the dragon, and it ended pretty badly. We wounded it, but we noticed that it is able to regenerate itself, and then we couldn't stop it from flying around, so it was just having its way with us. And then it decided to leave us and go attack a different town. And upon the dragon leaving, we decided as a group to come to Bryn Shander, recuperate, and warn you that there is a dragon on the way. And I think that's where we stand right now.
Very well. And you, my good sir? She looks onto my arrows. You are very far from home, are you not?
An entire plane removed from home, speaker. But if they have sent me here, my court has sent me here to assist in this unnatural winter. It disturbs the way things should be. And the pettiness that has caused it has those close to me quite irritated.
I see. You're quite
As for why we are here, biggest city, best chance of defense, most people to be saved. Triage, really.
fair thought. Very well. Is there anything I can further help you with?
I couldn't help but notice that there was some sort of shadowy figure that left your office.
Just a messenger. Do not worry.
Just a messenger? Okay. Maros, do you think we have anything
check.
else?
This is not going to go well, but
Yes, it's clear she's hiding something. The role was not necessary, truly.
well, with Maros' +1, I had to be sure. A messenger from where, if I might ask?
From a place I trust. That's all you need to know.
A place you trust. From my understanding, there's not very many places such as that.
You see, she raises a brow, and then she gets parchments of scrolls. That seems to be letters. I need to prove you and your band nothing, but you've been very helpful to our city. So since Christopher Robin believe I'm not here to provide aid, here, read. And she gives you a letter that was addressed to her as a reply from the Tower of the Lonely Wood. It reads as the following. Dear Speaker of Shane, I and my people would not leave our town where we always stood, fought, and lived, to go on to bring Shander. Should we need aid or not, it's not the matter. We are Norton. We will stand our ground and fight whatever is coming our way. I have 8 more of those letters with very repetitive replies.
Maros is going to look up from the letter. What is this regarding? I have no idea.
Christopher Robin believed that I did not send ravens towards the other towns to seek then an option to resguard themselves onto the walls of a larger city. So notice, I know my people, and besides this, I sent out a helping hand to those that most possibly needed.
That is noble of you. I would assume most would do that. Was that ever in doubt?
I believe from
I'm new
his
to this
point of
group.
view,
I apologize.
that is fine.
I appeared on your plane not too long ago, in a quite troubled position. Seemed I was surrounded by your bald dwarven friends down south. I had to blend in and wait for an opportunity to escape, and that's when I joined this band. So, any history you might have, I am completely unaware of.
Hmm. You don't seem to trust me very much as your friend. That's why I showed down the letter. Feel free to let him know that I did my share as governor of the capital.
As would be expected, and I'm glad you do. The, the governing bodies where I come from aren't always so predictable and kind.
Be sure to not disclose your origin and, if you can, your appearance to those within my walls. They will not treat you very um,
Kindly,
friendly.
I've become aware already. However, hiding only makes things worse.
Hiding will keep your head above your shoulders. I know
Very
my
true.
kin. If they feel
You
you
may
are a
know your kin.
menace, they will try to slay you.
You may know your kin, but in the same way you are stubborn, as are we.
You see, she nods. Very well.
We live in constant danger, you see, it's quite exciting.
You see, she hold out a smile, and gentlemen, I am preparing scribes' orderings and all the paperwork to prepare for war among my walls. If you don't need anything else further, I would appreciate if you can leave my office.
But one simple, uh, not so much warning. What's the word I'm looking for, Flint? Notification?
In
Mhm.
regards to what?
Advisory. In regards to the scroll, it makes a really loud sound. If the dragon were to be in proximity, some might hear it and be alarmed.
Hmm. And
I'll try to get it as far up into the air as possible, but I'm sure you're aware. Flying around with a dragon in the sky, not quite wise.
you at least have an option that we all don't.
Not that you're. Well, not that my companions have informed me that you are very appreciative of. I understand my modes of transportation put your people off, so I will attempt to not take off around them.
Please do.
But yes, simple notification of my intent to use this spell
Mm-hmm.
above and or in your town just in case. Hopefully, your people will avoid the giant dragon trying to kill them, and I won't have to worry about them.
You see, she smiles and say, "Know one thing. I being very slowly trying to accommodate our kinsmen from our lands across my city walls and across all of Icewind Dale. Dwarves has lived here for as long or much before we ever set foot on the region. Giants far ancient and were the first ever living citizens of the area. My people does not have what I would say a very adaptability to change. They take their time. Note that they not mean ill towards your way just because of it. It's how they reply to all the aggression we suffered for the past 200 years. Now, please, like I said, I have things to do. You see, she lays her eyes on the paperwork and continue doing what she was doing.
We will take our leave, Lady Speaker.
All right.
Give a bow real quick, turn around and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
And I guess we can.
What is this is gonna sound like a weird question. What's Flint wearing? Just his regular armor?
Yeah.
As we're walking out, I could see about getting you a nice set of presentable clothing for future affairs.
Meh, not needed.
Really? I feel like your beard would be quite nice trimmed up.
Eh.
I could never pull off the bearded look.
Yes, I put it off quite well. But no. Fancy clothes, not for me.
Could make it practical as well, just a little ornamental.
If we survive the dragon, I'll think about it. I guess make our
forgot you
way to
announced
market.
life. God damn it.
You are more adaptable than many around here.
Oh yeah, 10 Towns is pretty stubborn in their
right.
ways. But
I have a question, Zenis. Where are you moving to? Town hall to meet the speaker, or are you joining the others on the marketplace to discuss the plan? Can't hear you, by the way.
Joining the others in the marketplace because I have no idea what to do.
Very well. You guys will get there in shortly. Christopher Robin, as you walk around onto the market, you do find on the area what seems to be stalls. The herbalist that you guys know that is currently selling down the potions that you're already aware of. And potions-wise, iffy. You can find out a tradesman that could be selling down basic potion vials, but that's not common trade. So I would not say you find plentiful resources over it. Do you seek anything
Quick question:
else
how
in
much
specific?
gold?
Hmm?
How much gold was I supposed to add? Because I don't think I added it.
Well, see, the thing is I'm not necessarily only looking for poisons. I would be looking for, essentially various corrosive materials, like things that would be used in like processing skins to become leather or like things like that. Like, if I'm looking for poisons, I'm not necessarily looking for specifically like a poison vial.
Okay.
Is there things that would be like equivalent of poison? Is essentially what I mean.
Yeah. There's one thing you could get.
Like, can I make like a Whoa, what about making a survival check to see
There are
if I can find something?
There are a few fish scales that you can find down the north that are actually poisonous, so you can try to extract something from the scales and There are those muckas that you also can try to do something with. Material wise, you do find stuff down there. Leather for armor, though. Carried leather down the region. Yeah, you could find something. But that would be far easier to buy on from the trapper on the south of the city that you guys already did deals before. You bought out,
I
spare my
like that.
memory, a bow and 2 quivers of arrows before. There's a trapper south of town that you guys made use before. Maybe he has armor.
No, I meant like chemicals to like cure leather and
Chemicals to cure
or like
leather.
hide
Yeah,
into leather. Like to,
you can
but
find those
no,
there.
would they be poisonous though? No, I guess outside of that, how much is a health potion?
50 gold each. Same deal as usual. You buy 6, pay 5.
Uh, yeah, I will buy 6 health potions. How much
Alright.
is that?
300.
Okay.
250. Sorry. I forgot about the
250?
deal. Yeah,
Okay.
250. My bad.
On our way back to the market, do we see any like beggars or poor on the side of the road?
Zenny's took, I believe, by now, most likely most of them onto the area. But yeah, you would see, people on the streets actually asking out for aid for some spare supplies like flour, wet to make bread, or even an old piece of bread because resources are slim currently.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the people are currently directing themselves to the House of Triad because of Christopher Robin plan. So there's not a lot
Okay.
of them. Mostly people that are unaware that this thing is going for, because the clerics are already producing food per day. So
Okay. Am I aware of that? I don't know
you
if
have no
that
idea.
would have
He
been
did not
both.
disclose the plan with anyone yet.
Cool. Then I'm just going to walk up to whatever random beggar or poor
Mhm.
family on the street and just give them 5 gold.
You see that as you approach and give out gold for the poor, you see that they, oh, my good sir, my 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 good sir, thank you. You are in changeling form, by the way.
Yep, he is
Oh, okay.
fully.
Never mind.
He
Then,
is dressed rather nicely.
as you walk around on towards the town square, people fly instantly. They're terrified of your appearance. You see that they, as you pass by, they scran over onto the town. The beggar that you approach refuse down your goal like it's the you have the leper. He scran on among the entryways and hallways and try to go as far as he can from you.
I turned to Maros and be like, everybody seems to be afraid of you. Were you like a demon in your past life?
It depends on who you ask. These same people would be upset with me if I decided to hide my form from them. Really is a sad state of affairs. But
Yeah.
I'm used to it at this point.
It's not the best, true, but they have lived up here for quite some time in
I
human
wonder
years.
how many changelings they've actually met.
Probably not very many.
Although I guess I might just look like a walking corpse that died in the cold.
Yeah.
Regardless, suppose I shall keep away from the rest so that they can get their shopping done.
All right.
I imagine the haughty elf gets upset when she cannot spend her coins.
Most likely.
Chris, what are you doing? Do you finish up your shop? You find your supplies. You buy potions. What else you want to find down there?
I don't know if I can't find any other poisons. I guess I will go up with the dwarves to help prepare for the defense.
Okay. Noir, as you are among the town there, not the music I want. Let's see if I can find something that hits the mood in here. Play? There we go. All right. As you're walking down the streets, you see that you pass on between each merchant stall in the area. You see that there's some children among onto the place that seems to be... They are trying to play out with what little toys they have. You see a young woman with what seems to be a doll missing out of one arm. There's a boy playing out with a small wooden soldier on the side of the alleyway. And there are some younger, more mature boys around the age of 10 or 12. They seem to be playing that sport. Oh, you don't know that as that character. They seem to be playing out what seems to be some sort of football. They put out a ball made of goat leather under their arm, and they seem to run up across the streets as one tries to catch the other. That's what you see among the market streets. Up onto the south, you see what seems to be a young woman with auburn hair, purple bluish eyes, close to what seems to be a small toy store. You look over to her, and you see that she holds out a gloom expression down to her face. And you look into her eyes, and you see what seems to be a necessity to talk to someone. There's something out there that tells you that she just needs someone to hear her out.
Yes, Noir would probably walk up behind her with her hands like behind her back, since she knows she's wearing a wizard hat. People probably not gonna like her.
Yep.
And since she does look like a child, she will speak up from just absolutely out of nowhere behind her and go, "Do you want something from inside the store? I can buy it for you."
You see that as you put yourself up behind her in that sort of startled moment, you see that she lunges in her right hand over to the side of the tide, draw a dagger, and point towards you. Who are you?
Do I see this happening?
No, you're not seen yet.
Okay.
Are you one of... No, you're not. Why you dress like a wizard?
My maker left me this hat. Anyway, did you want something from inside the store? You look sad.
Your maker? No, thank you. You see that she points out to what seems to be a small doll that has auburn hair and what seems to be a stitched out blue dress with a white stripe in the middle of the dress, and she says, I remember having one of those when I was younger. You see the girl doesn't have much of an appearance, more than some 15, maybe 16 years old. And she seems to be very short. I would say around 4'7", 4'8" maximum.
Still a foot taller than
Yeah. She looks to you and say, you said you're a maker. You mean your mother?
I guess that's another word.
You are a strange little person. What? I'm sorry. What is your name?
Actually, if you're gonna call me strange, then do mean strange doesn't mean different, but doesn't mean the same either. So I guess my name doesn't matter if I'm strange to you.
You are very different than everything I saw up until now here on Icewind Dale. My father used to tell me there was, well, things and people from, well, not exactly your appearance, but that vested like you on the south. It has been long, very long since I ever traversed down on South River. I did not try to hurt you with my words. I'm sorry.
No, your words don't bother me. What does bother me though is that you're skipping around the question that I asked previously.
I mean, sure. Would be good to have something that resembles at least some of my mother.
Does the doll look like your mother?
No,
So tell me
the
what
doll
your
doesn't,
your
but it's
ideas
a
and
memory. It is a memory that I have of her.
We should go get it then. She'll like grab her hand and just take her into the store.
And you see what seems
And-
to be an old man that seems to be crafting out a wooden doll currently. He seems to be using some of his carpenter tools to do some craving down, do faces, that sort of stuff. He's by the counter.
Yeah, that
It's
guy's
his
his
mouse
graving.
store.
Yeah, she'll just go grab it from the window and
Mhm.
probably has only the top of her hat showing over the counter with her height,
Mhm.
just so he knows that she's there. And she'll tap on the counter, like getting on her toes, do it and go,
Mhm.
"How much is this doll, by any chance?"
You see that the old man leans over by the counter, seeing like he can't see you, and oh, good lady, these small toys there is 3 silver.
I don't have change. Would you take a gold for it?
You see he looks at you, startled, and say, I can't take gold for something that here. You see that he takes what seems to be some sweets, putting a small bag over, and gets you the doll you want, and then gets black stuffed bear onto the side and put it over to you. Here, I just made this out recently. His name is Fred. And put over
What's
to
your
you.
name? I was thinking that maybe Winnie the Pooh fits it better. I've got a friend who would like it.
Say again, no?
Fred is such a peculiar name. I will think Winnie the Pooh would fit it better since I've got a friend who might seem to like it.
Well, your friend, you mean the little girl there, and you see that the girl you're talking to seems to be standing up, looking around the store like it's the first place she ever enters a toy store.
Oh, no, that's what the doll is for. The bear can be for someone else as well. Everyone needs to have a friend sometimes.
I agree. I believe that when you make out a friend for people for a long time enough, you learn to appreciate that their existence matters. You see he smiles.
It's good to never be forgotten by anyone. And she'll take the little bag, I guess, of everything and go over to the girl and hand her the doll.
You see she smiles and thank you. I'm Bree, by the way. Bree Zara.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Noir.
Noir. Why your name sound like a color? It is beautiful, but Is it like the moon, the sky? What is the meaning of your name?
It was I guess the word you told me to call her was my mother's name.
Do you miss your mother?
Sometimes.
I never had much of a chance to talk with her. I remember I was very little when she first held me on her arms. It's a feeling I miss. My dad always tried to prepare me for what was to come, and I did not have even enough time with him for that matter. I miss both of them.
I'll speak to my mother.
Would you like to, if you could? If you knew there's something, no matter what the cost, that could bring the person you love back, would you do it?
That's a hard question, actually. My mother loved this world, but I didn't love her back.
You see, she closes out her right fist and say, "Yeah, people can be very hard appreciators, especially here on this dang cold." Hey, Noir,
Yes?
you are a good person. Don't lose that, okay?
If I lost it, I feel like my maker would show up no matter what the cost and slap me upside the head one or twice. Personally, I don't think that's a good idea.
And then you see that she holds out her right hand over to you, and when she does, you see that her the cloak that she has lifts a little, and you see what seems to be a short blade, some 9 centimeters, not much further than that. And as soon as the blade shows, you see it holds out what seems to be a trident-like blade on the top of the pommel. And it seems to be quite sharp. It's around the size of her leg entirely. It's not something a girl most likely would be keeping around. And she leans in her hand forward as she uses the cloak to cover the blade. I hope to meet you again.
Nora will shake her hand and go, "Would you like to come with me to go give a bear to somebody who I think is a little bit too cold at heart?"
You see she looks around and I do need to bring up some things back onto my mentor or guardian, you
Yeah,
could
I
say.
can go with you. It's like my guardian. We can go meet mine, and we can go meet yours.
You see she smiles and says, "I would like that. Maybe, well, maybe you can put some sense into her. Who knows? I've been trying around for a few years."
Personally, I don't think common sense is quite common at all.
That is true. And you see she hold out your hand excitedly and begin to run down among the streets with you.
I'll go find Christopher Robin at that point.
Alright. You see that as you begin walking over on towards Maeros and Flynn see Noir with a girl a bit taller than her, holding out auburn hair and pink skin. Pink-like skin.
Like not pale, just pink.
Yep, pink. Draw pink, to be precise.
Was that Noir? Was she with someone new?
Was that a goddamn under elf? I'm choking on rice. Hold up.
All right.
All right, Nora, as you walk up on me, I'm just looking around the shop, trying to just see what various things are around after hearing that the
You would probably hear a
dragon is
clamoring of
weak to poison.
footsteps
Yeah,
from
I'd probably
her
hear
and
you
the other girl.
running up.
And then a bunch of, I've got something to melt your cold, frigid heart.
What? What?
She'll walk up to you with her new friend, and will sit there and just give you this smile before pulling the bear out of the bag and go, "Look, I named him Winnie the Pooh, just for you. Look, it rhymes, too."
And then we slowly come up
No
behind them,
way.
I guess.
And Christopher,
How did you know
see...
that this was my best friend as a kid?
And Christopher, as Noir approaches, you see this girl holding out what seems to be a cloak on top of her head, trying to hide her expression from you. It's quite clear that she's trying to hide.
Oh, and who's this with you?
Does it look that clear from behind too?
Looks what, sorry?
Like, is she just super bad at hiding?
Not
Nor
necessarily.
who's this?
She's clearly
friend.
very shy and doesn't want to show you her face.
Oh,
I wouldn't either if I met you first, but I didn't really have a choice. You're kind of
Yes.
scary looking. Haven't you seen yourself in the mirror? Or did you break
Oh,
the looking
it's been a
glass and
while.
look in it?
Would you
it's
like
been
to
a
see
minute.
yourself in the
Not gonna
mirror? I can
lie.
oblige.
Oh. Hey guys. How did
Yes.
how did talking with the speaker go?
I think it went fairly well. Maros, what do you think?
I think she had some issue. She had taken issue with some of the implications of your words. Not that I know your words, but she seemed to believe that you believed she did not have this place's best interest at heart.
I didn't say that. Suggested that we should send letters to people. Some messages.
Christopher
Well,
she
Robin has a
informed
heart.
you that
I
she
thought
already
Sammy-
had.
As things become quite surrounded around the region,
Oh, I'm watching
the girl
her.
disappears.
Oh no, I'm watching her. No, she does not.
She does.
Like right in front of me.
No, she doesn't.
Noir, when she realizes
I
her
was-
friend is
I'm-
gone, is
I
gonna
wanted
just
to
look
say
so
I was watching
heartbroken.
her the whole time. Like I kept an eye on her
You
the
see
entire
that
time.
she pops her hoodie a little lower, and then she becomes invisible in front of you.
I mean, I'm still watching for her
Do I
footsteps.
still have a hold on her hand?
Sure. No, you don't. You see she let go.
Maros is just going to
Yeah,
laugh.
Noir just looks so heartbroken and just stares at where she was.
You see
Oh,
that
I
she
see
is
her.
running
Oh, I
to the
see her.
south.
Oh, I see her.
You do. She is running to the south.
Like, oh, hey,
You
your
scared my friend
your
away.
friend disappeared. She ran
Why'd
off
you
down
scare
south.
her?
Maros in the middle of laughter.
Amazing.
It seems like everyone in this town can have magic items except us.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
Very true.
Zanny's walks up sporting her new cloak.
No one else see this girl just disappear.
No, I saw it,
girl?
but what do you expect me to do about it? If I go running
Yes.
off into the streets,
I
the people
guess.
around here would assume I'm a boogeyman, and then they'd probably
Yeah.
come at me with pitchforks and torches.
I mean, they're
Well,
already
it's
assuming
happened
you're boogeyman.
before.
I mean,
It's
look at you.
In a lot of fire. I
Yes,
don't
but I'm not
recommend that.
actively chasing a child.
Oh, I will. You said she went south, and she's gonna then run north.
No, that's the wrong way.
Is it?
Yes. the-
Yeah.
The southern gate's that way.
Oh. Directions.
The speaker did inform us that she did send out letters to the towns, but being 10 townsfolk, they decided to remain in their town and protect it regardless of whatever is coming. So
Never
That
quite
sucks.
understood.
she did her duty. But
Man, I don't know
the
why
rest of
she
the
didn't
towns-
tell me that before I just went and like sent a bunch more off for no reason.
I see.
I said, like, I asked her to send birds, and she said no.
But
And
did
she
not
just
say that
she
she had
why
already done
yeah,
so.
why didn't she say why? That's so like
Maybe she took offense to someone in the group, or the line of questioning was leading to
maybe.
assumptions. But
I thought that she didn't know about it. I didn't know this was like news everywhere.
And
but-
Zenith arrives. Just to continue further the roleplay there.
Xanis, you got a new cloak. You have a boyfriend in town we should know about?
Not hardly. He's not from a noble family.
That's cute. I like that.
I could be if you want.
From a noble family.
That depends on how you define noble.
Anyway,
We do take up quite a bit of space in the Winter Court. He said.
Yeah,
he
I
says
mean,
down
honestly, it
to the
depends
point.
on your like definition of nobility. I mean, I'm the son of a Thane, so like
there's
A little bit.
I just move right on like you. I don't even hear you guys talking. There is. He will sell us any magic item he has for a price,
and who is he?
whatever his name is.
Right.
And
You
Dude.
don't even know your own boyfriend's name.
What is the price of this?
He said that there is a woman in town, a descendant of one of the heroes of the Dale, who has none other than the Dritstwarden's swords.
Oh, the hero. Oh, his
And
offspring.
she might not know what she has, but if we could get those swords and bring them to him, we could have anything in the shop.
Did you get the person's name?
No,
That seems quite underhanded. I don't know if I
it
will
does.
approve of this.
I was disappointed with his approach.
Do you
Seemed
know what
less.
the sword looks
yeah,
like?
I mean, honestly, I feel like if we got those swords, they'd probably be worth more than
Enough to buy a kingdom.
everything he had. Yeah.
But anyways, this-
doesn't quite compute.
Noir,
You know?
you recently saw in your new friend quite a exotic blade.
Yeah, that's why Noir asked. Do you know what the swords look like?
They were scimitars.
Oh, about the size of my leg.
Your leg. It's 10 inches
She's
tall.
3'4", so
I'm 3'5".
yeah.
It's a foot and a half tall.
Yes, no.
I'm. Sure. How big is your leg?
Small.
I don't know that I would say these swords are small.
Well, if I had the sword on my hip, it might take up most of my leg, if not all of it. Is what I'm saying.
So what you're telling me is that there is the offspring of some hero from who knows when, roaming around town with an invaluable
Priceless
set of
swords.
swords.
That's about the size of her leg.
Well, you said that.
And this hero is
Unaware of what she has, apparently.
Did this person give you a description of what this offspring?
It was the girl who just went invisible.
Probably.
sure.
I didn't
We'd
see her,
rather
but
know
it
that.
would be the offspring of a human and a drow.
oh yes, so the pink skin.
My friend had pink skin.
So you met this
Smart
person.
friend, like,
Yes, she's my friend. I bought her a doll. name's Christopher Robin. It's a little teddy bear. I named it Winnie the Pooh.
It's cool, isn't it? Looks just like a doll I had when I was a kid.
Yeah, I
Great.
should have read that guy's
Little
mind while I
teddy
was in
bear.
the shop.
I'm not
Alternatively,
gonna let
I
you
do
take
know
the
what the
little
speaker
weapons
It's
from my
yellow.
friend.
It's got a red shirt. I love it.
Very nice.
But if it's actually her, you're not allowed to take it. They're her swords. They're important to her.
I have
What if
no
she knows
desire
about
to
so much?
steal from anyone.
I
Good.
do.
No.
Yes, let's not try to extort these swords.
Listen,
from
it's
her.
just a baseline urge to take things. It's not really malicious.
I mean,
Like, I
but
just want
wouldn't
your
it be
cloak
cool
at
to
this
have
Steals
one
point.
of these
Danny's heart?
swords?
I mean, quite literally from her chest. She's the Queen of Hearts. She might have another one. We already killed one of them.
Did you find anything useful
Yes.
in this
I
market?
am I am absolutely ignoring you.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go start heading south trying to find my friend. Yelling, come back! I'm sorry that Christopher Robin's scary!
What did you do, Christopher Robin?
Please come back!
I'm going to follow behind, but I'm going to
Oh, no.
vaguely morph into what might look like someone related to the little person.
The little person noir, you mean?
Yeah.
Sure, very well.
I thought changelings had to know a face. Looking at the description of their shapeshift, you need
They
to know
can
what it's going
change
to
the
look
quality of their features. They do not actually have to
like. Well, they had
copy
to,
someone's
unless they
face.
changed that.
All right. You
They
take
can
the look
copy
of an
people.
old
Oh, yeah, they
man
changed
around
it.
the area, so that's fine. And the both of you move south, I assume?
Yeah, Noir yelling, please come back! I'm sorry, Christopher Robin is scary, please!
I'll
I'm
go up
sorry!
to Christopher and ask him if he found anything useful in the market.
No. No luck as far as trying to find poisonous materials, but I guess maybe we can get these swords, we can get them from the magic shop, but
Yeah, I'm not
I don't know
down
if
for
we
that
want to do that.
plan, but
Yeah.
Well, I try at the magic shop again.
You guys notice, are you wearing the cloak, Senis?
Yes.
You notice that she has a very fine elven cloak over to her shoulders. Very beautiful as well. She did not wear that before.
I mean, I did comment
It's a
on
very
it
nice
earlier.
cloak. Yeah. Hey, give us a spin.
This whole thing? What? Don't be
Oh, yeah.
silly.
Look at that. What is all? Is that all the Sylvan gods out there? Oh, beautiful.
that is a very finely crafted cloak.
What does it do?
I believe it keeps me warm and offers some level of protection.
That's great.
May come in handy. So where should we
Oh,
where should we go next? We're just waiting for this dragon to
Yeah, I mean, essentially now, yeah, we just wait. I figure we go
Wait for our death.
check the defenses. I mean, I guess we could try to hunt down that girl. And make a survival check to see if I can like find her like footsteps in the ground or anything.
Sure. Roll
Try to
survival
track
to
her.
track the C15.
By the way,
Alright, I
if
guess
Maris
cast
is
guidance on myself as well.
if Maris is still following Noir,
No.
I believe so.
Noir, she actually like trip and just start crying.
Oh, man.
Looking around in a mild panic. I have given myself a certain appearance, and now I have to play that role. Going to try to look comforting.
Who are you? Why are you touching me?
Just whisper, "It's me. The one
I
who
don't-
can change faces.
I don't know anyone named me.
It's Meros.
Slap
No,
her.
that's he's trying to grab me. No one responded to that, Grim.
No, no one responded then.
Yeah, she'll actually move away from him.
Listen, do you want my help or not, weird thing?
Why am I the weird thing? You're trying to grab me. I've never seen your face before in my life.
And
You've
you guys
seen
notice that
two of my many
with that
faces.
saying going over, you see that two of the town guards approach over to her and say, "Are you okay, little girl?"
This strange man is trying to grab me. She's gonna hide behind
God.
him.
And you
First of all, Meros currently looks like a woman, so
okay.
A strange woman that's trying to grab me. I've never seen her before in my life.
Oh boy.
all right. You want to play this game? Listen, young lady, if you keep throwing this tantrum, I'm going to send you to bed without your supper.
Who are you?
Doctor just let her out.
Stop.
We're still trying to keep tabs on her.
Stop trying to make a scene. You're not going to do this again.
Noir looks genuinely confused, and she
You
just
do know
kind
that
of...
Meros is wearing essentially the same clothes, right?
Yep,
Has the cane and everything.
yep.
All right.
And she just kind of hides behind the guard going, she's scaring me. I've never seen her before. She took my friend's cane too. Look. She's a thief.
All right, all right. You, woman, I never saw you here before. Do you live around here?
No, me and this one, strange stepchild as she is, just came in recently.
Very well.
I'm no one's daughter.
Then
I'm
we're gonna
Becky's.
ask you a few questions. Come over with us, girl, if you can. And they drag you by each arm and they begin to drag you along by the streets. Do you resist, Meros?
Nope. Here we
Ooh,
go.
Tell how, here
Do
we go.
Do we see Meryl being like
You
dragged
see
away?
a old woman being dragged along by the guards, and she holds
And
a
Noir
pipe cane.
following
So up to you,
Yeah.
man.
Noir going
Just sort of
with them
give them a
as
look
well.
on the way. Just like, here I go. Give them a small wave as I walk by.
That was strange.
I'm going to try and intercede.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep tracking.
Guards, what are you doing?
Christopher,
strange woman
you
trying
see
to grab
that
me.
the little lady there you fight child steps among on the streets, and it goes towards the town hall. So, and Noir is there as well. So, you see that the guard seems to be dragging along Mairo's in his old lady form, and as you guys approach, you see this old lady apparently is not from town. She was harassing this gentle child over here, and points so towards her. Look at her. She
Noir
even
just
has.
nods, her face full of tears.
Am I there?
All
You
scuffed
are.
up from tripping too.
Gentle child. Do you know what this creature is?
No, it's a creature just because I was funny
What will
looking
you,
cat.
will
My
you
mother
gentlemen
gave me the
unhand this
cat.
old woman?
You see
Is
that
this how we treat
they
ladies
put
in the
up,
Dells?
you see that they put up the woman down the ground and look at you and say, "And what about you? Have a say unto it, elf? Clearly, you're not from here. Why don't you detain yourself unto your costumes?"
Be at ease, gentlemen. I am a priestess. The Beldarine.
Your fate matters not in the north.
We are all children of the gods.
You see he spits on the ground and then say, I
I will-
am child of only one god, and it's not yours.
I will pretend I do not see your blasphemy.
And
Nora will like grab the guard's like sleeve and go.
Mm.
I don't know why she's calling me a thing, but I do know this woman. She's very mean to me too. She's apparently new up here. I've lived up in this direction my entire life as well. No one's been this mean to me before.
you said she was a creature, and now that he begins
Yes,
looking at her
we
clothes, he says,
found
"Is-
her.
What is her exactly? Why is she dressed like a wizard?"
No, my mother gave me this hat. She said it would keep me warm, keep my ears warm, and she'll like take it off and like hold it like close and just kind of look up at them. Like under her hat was where she had kept the cat plushie. I have to keep him safe.
She is a spellcaster with a fascination with a mystical book,
Spellcaster, and you see that he holds out
and
of
we
his-
are trying to keep her under control. However, she
Spellcaster?
seems to have forgotten to take her medication today.
A spellcaster, I can't even spell.
Well,
Look, I'm just a child.
that's
according to
apparent.
these people.
And you guys see that within
We're all gonna
less
end up in
than a
jail.
minute, around
More
30
guards.
city guards approach the area.
I'm
Oh,
not
boy.
a spellcaster. I promise. I don't even have magic items.
Oh God.
Time for a spell.
I try to walk over. I'm like, whoa, 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 hold on. We're only in the city because of the dragon. We're leaving shortly to deal with it. We're under the protection.
Who are you? To be precise.
Christopher Robin of the House of the Triad.
A member of the House of the Triad is associating himself with spellcasters, witches, and old ladies that harass minors.
It is an unfortunate
Old
event.
ladies.
Who
It
is
is
he
rude
calling?
to comment on a woman's age.
And who is calling who a witch? You must be referring to the young lady there.
I'm not a witch. I just have a cat under my hat. I have to keep him warm. He got hurt.
Not
Very
a
well,
witch.
we shall take this to the speaker then. If you hold out true to your word, nothing shall happen.
Okay,
Move along.
Shall be sorry for this.
I'll go with you. Let's go.
All
Well,
right.
I just look so sad looking at Christopher Robin and go, that old lady, I tripped and she tried to grab me.
Hey, that girl's gonna leave as we go in. Watch out for her. You guys
My
stay
friend
out
is
here.
here.
I'll go in.
All right. You guys get yourselves along in there to the town hall. You will wait
Are we
up.
all going?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh,
Apart from Flint and yeah, Sinkman will go with Flint. At least follow him along since he's more interested in Emporium as well.
I tried to tell him that
Hmm?
the girl's probably gonna leave. Girl with the sword is probably gonna leave as we go in, and to watch out for her. Can anyone stay outside and watch for her?
Oh, from the team, most likely no, unless you yourself. You're the only one that they don't restrain or point our weapons to, so it's your choice.
He's gonna put his hands on me?
He's gonna point his spear towards you for sure.
Oh, you will pay for this, young man.
I have no idea why
So-
I would care about chasing this girl down, so I guess I would go in.
Very well.
No,
Have
I
they been
just
paying
look so
attention to me this
sad.
whole time?
Like, it's just, as far as I know, it's Nora's friend,
they freak out
and
at the
she has
spellcaster
she has
comment?
some cool swords, but that's good for her.
All right, you.
I am a
guys-
representative of the city of Evermead.
Hello.
Yeah.
You guys get yourself in inside the town hall.
Trying to do a thing
Okay.
real quick while they're freaking out about the spellcaster comment.
Okay.
I wanted to
Mhm.
just take a step back
Mhm.
from them. And while they're looking away, minor illusion my clothes to look different, and then shift into just a random human guy.
Yeah, when you do this, Nora's gonna shriek, seeing this actually happen in front of her, going, they changed
I'm gonna take a wooden spoon and whack Nor on the head.
Dude, I'm so mad. I am so mad.
Man, why? I'm gonna be fair here. I'm gonna launch 3 rows to see if the guards notice anything. +1 anyway, so.
All right.
Yeah, 12. It is a minor illusion spell. The change is clear, and you see that they look over, and you see that they go towards you, Meros.
Does not say that the change would be clear.
I mean, it is a minor illusion spell. You're changing your clothes. You're not changing your appearance, are you? Again.
I'm using my natural ability to change my appearance.
Okay. So imagine the following: you're restrained on the wrists as they drag you along onto the area. You do
Yes,
this
but you said they grabbed their spears, which means that
towards
they
Zenith, not you.
don't. Yes.
Towards Zenith, not you. You're
And there's
still
also
restrained
more
on the
guards.
wrists. Do you want to redo your action?
What do you mean restrained on the wrists?
They won't.
was-
Each of them are holding you both on one side of the wrist. With a hand. They're holding you by hand.
Oh,
Dare
Okay.
touch me.
You still doing your action or no?
I'm about to cast
I
a
guess
spell.
not. I mean, that information wasn't really given to me. I was just told that they were just walking me along. I thought they were using spears too.
Yeah, they
no,
did
he
towards
did
Zenith.
say restraint.
Towards Zenith they were. They're not touching a woman of fate. You, on the other hand, did not show anything of the size. So for 10, you're a simple citizen trespassing the law. That's what their understanding of it. If it is or not, it's for the speaker to decide. So you're not doing this, or are you doing this?
No, there wouldn't be a way for me to do it anyway, because I would need to either be holding the cane or
You
retrieve a
you have the
material
cane.
component.
You can have the cane on yourself. They're not holding your items. Just you.
Ah.
You can cast spells. You can do whatever you desire. As you think over it, you see the guys arrive on front of the town hall, and you see Christopher Robin goes in.
I gotta make a check real quick.
The guards take you guys over onto the front of the town hall, and 2 of the guards go towards the inside and say, "Wait here." It's
Wow,
quite
when someone
cold.
stands and goes, "Oh, why did you get me in trouble? I wasn't doing anything but looking for
Oh,
my friend."
Right, that's Gary. I'll send you back to that mountain packing.
What mountain?
Wait a minute, we didn't find you in the dwarf mountain. That was the other one, right?
Yeah, to
No,
the
I
south.
was in the vault.
Yeah.
They took the Bandersnatch, so I had to go with him.
Okay, Alice.
They eventually
What
come
are you
out
saying about?
to the outside with Christopher Robin and Devassa Shane say to free all of you.
Is she there?
She is. Devassa Shane is inside her office. And then the guards remember all of you the following. You're going off with a warning this time.
Oh, is this how you treat dignitaries who visit your town? Priests?
This woman was harassing a small child under our walls.
You brandished a spear at me.
I did for your own safety, my lady. You see he spits on the ground again and pass by.
There's no harassment to be given to an object.
I Listen, I'm not an object.
Guys, just chill out for like 2 minutes.
Why does everyone keep calling me a thing and an object? Everyone has a maker. I don't understand the difference.
I hit her
between
again
you
with a
and
wooden
I.
spoon.
I so imagine Noir crying right now. Oh my god, the
Yeah,
abuse. The
Yeah, she's
abuse,
just
man.
still crying. She's like, I
So
don't
you see,
understand what I've done
Speaker.
wrong.
So you see, Speaker, this is what happens when I attempt to blend in. Nothing works out.
I just wanted to find my friend. That was it. The only person that's been nice to me since I've been in this town. Or with you all in that part, I guess.
As you go inside, as the Vesashane asks you out to come inside, she says, well, you tried. I did tell you that things could go in for worse on both cases, but
Costing an elf walking down the street.
It was this woman with us, and what happened to the white rabbit?
Ms. Ennis, know one
Shift
thing.
back.
My people will take whatever is needed to keep the town safe. They did not threaten you. It was their way to show how they are trained. That's all.
See if I can swallow my pride. Give me a second.
Well, you're released to do whatever you desire within the city walls. You said the dragon would be here shortly, and you see she holds in silence for a moment. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I lost my friend. Have you seen Bree?
You see she opened her eyes very wide when you say that name.
Yes, the half-drow child.
No, Bree.
No, your eyes widen. That means you do. I see them.
I
Where's
know
Bree at?
no Bree.
I bought her a doll. I never got to show her my cat. And she'll pull her cat plushie out from under her hat.
Alright,
you
then,
turn
as
on
you're
my
the
heel and
only
walk
one
out.
that know the information, so do what you wish to it. You with us, Pete?
What?
Yeah, I'm turning on my heel and walking out. I rolled and I couldn't swallow my pride.
Okay. Very well. You're the only one that knows the information about the daughter of the Warden, and that the speaker hides her. So there is a name.
That's what she said. That's what he said was that the speaker hit her.
Yep, and apparently Noir is asking for a friend of hers that she knows, but apparently doesn't want a disclosure she knows.
Well, based on the reaction she gave to what Noir said, even if Xanis turns and leaves, Maros is going to step forward and say, "What do you know about this small pink child?"
Wasn't a priest, I would have told her that I hope our city burns to the ground.
You are suggesting that I host a draw at my own home.
You are currently
You
hosting
lose
a
yourself.
fey creature. I have no reason to I have no distaste for what friends people keep. And I also never actually
Right back.
said that. You incriminated yourself just now, just so you know. I just was responding to how you reacted to what the little one said.
Oh, you did out yourself. You cut your own tongue. What's a drow?
I just leaned down real quick. A drow is an elf from underground. They have dark skin.
Are they nicer than
It looks
Zanny?
almost like me, but with pink skin or purple skin instead.
I wish I was purple.
You could be.
I could be.
Now,
Later.
as I said, you have nothing further to add. I have things to do.
Can you tell her if you see her that I wanted to show her my cat?
If I see one person with that name, I will be certain to tell her.
So what you're telling us is there isn't supposed to be a drow in the city, and if we see one,
there is no drow within my walls, my good sir.
I understand what you're saying. So if I see one, I will capture it and bring it to you
You see,
as a sign of good faith.
you see, she holds out a face of discontent and say, "Do what you must. Now leave."
Nora will walk up to her and hand her stuffed like plushie and go, "Would you make sure that she brings us back to me one day?"
What do you give her? Sorry.
The plushie cat,
Okay. Very
the
well.
actual like magic bandersnatch.
Okay.
As
Very
we
It's
well.
supposed to keep me company, and she
As I
seems to be
step
very
outside.
lonely.
Gonna go up to Xanis and Chris. Say
Alright.
that woman is hiding something. At the
Nerve
very
of that
mention
woman.
At the very
Yeah,
mention of a
probably.
drow in town, the guards should be on high alert, especially since we're currently dealing with an issue caused by the Durgar, another denizen of the Underdark.
May I say, look at
Yeah, but I
Pro
mean,
Elves
Montreal's
differently up
not that
here.
bad, and like, there's towns that are way worse.
Comparing
We've been
two
around this
shits
town.
doesn't
There's like
mean
one
one's
drow.
better.
It's the start of something. It's fine. We can deal with it later.
Well, we have something to actually do. Unlike most of these people, it seems, all going about their lives knowing there's a dragon on the loose. Not just any dragon, a dragon made of metal, crystal, whatever it was. But don't worry. Keep going about your business. The heroes will save you. I'm going to whistle and have my broom come to me. I'm going to try to find a tall place to go on lookout.
All right.
Nora's gonna sit outside the hall with her blanket that she took from Vanessa Shane last session and
Mhm.
just wait to see if she comes out.
Alright.
And she'll just be right next to the door, like very obviously there. She's not trying to hide or anything. She's just sitting there.
Alright. What about the rest of you before I pass on to Flint? What are you guys doing?
Bulking.
I'm just trying to act as a forewarning if the dragon starts approaching so that people would know ahead of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah, let's get on to the. So I can lead it right to the speaker's house.
Do we know any way like how much approximate time we have or anything?
No idea. You guys know that it depends on how much time it takes to destroy the towns. But travel pace is very fast. He can reach Bryn Shander from anywhere within the 10 towns in less than 4 hours. So it depends what track he will take. Consider he was going towards the north after onto Lonelywood, most likely less than a day. So what do you guys have in mind?
He's less than a day away.
Yeah.
I got to go make some prayers. I got to find compassion for these ignorant people again.
Make prayer. Let's go.
All right. Let's pass over to Flint. Flint, you arrive down Hinderan's Emporium. You see that Sigmund stays onto the outside. What are you doing in there? You arrive on and you see Hendero just chilling up on his chair. Apparently he is analyzing some jewelry in there. He seems to be valuing their worth.
I make known my presence,
Mm-hmm.
and then I look at his wares and see if I can find acid of some sort. Because I don't know if any of the other party members have acid yet.
Acid
So
flasks, yes. You see that
yeah.
he takes up a few of them down there and say, welcome, my good sir. If it's acid flasks you seek, I do have some. Um, let's say, how many are you interested in buying?
I probably have 2, maybe 3 at the most.
Very well. I can make you 3 for 130. And he puts you 3 acid flasks in front of you.
Okay, I'll accept your offer.
You see he smiles and says, be most welcome to come back again, whatever you please.
Okay, I will do that actually.
Acid vial.
And then before I leave, does he have any leather? Do I spy any like finely crafted leather armor anywhere?
You do find a few studded ladders on his highway, and you also find what seems to be a scale armor of sorts, specifically in black leather, onto the side.
I ask him about the black scale leather. It's like,
this
sir,
one,
what?
my good
Yes,
sir.
what is this?
This one was made out from dragon's hide. It is very, very strong.
Dragon side. That sounds like it's pretty awesome. Is it sized for a human? Obviously.
Yeah, it is sized for a human.
How much?
Damn, wish I was there.
How much is this leather cost?
This fine piece of equipment here for you, my good sir, will cost very here. Let's see. What about 2,500 platinum?
Damn, that's a lot.
Bitch, what?
2,500 platinum.
That's a lot. Oh shit.
And remember, you have to get the speaker approval to buy this item.
Well, how about I take out one of the dwarven orbs and I place it on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how about a trade? If you're willing to trade this leather for my dwarven jewel here.
He looks at it, gives it a look for a few moments, and I have a general idea what these are. They are used to ignite dwarven forges, aren't they?
You would be correct.
Had not seen one of those in a while. I imagine the owner of the Black Iron Blaze would pay a lot of those. How many of them you got?
I have 3 that I'm 3.
They can make it for 3 and 2,000 platinum.
Not good enough.
You see, he gives you back the stone and can
Yeah.
say, that's what I can offer.
All right then. I will take my stones and leave.
Very well. Where you guys meet to do preparation?
I guess. Yeah, right outside the town hall. I guess that'd be a good bet.
I'd be able to see which direction the dragon might be coming from based on the smoke
Based on
or seeing it on the
general
horizon.
stat, what you guys remember the tracks, the mapping that the dragon would do to strike it on the towns, northeast would be the direction.
Okay. Is there a watchtower up that way?
There are two specifically, one here, one here.
Could
Alright,
meet
well,
there.
See again, Chris?
I don't know. Depending on how close it is, we should either go there. Or we should go to the North Look. Like if it's a night, we should stay at the North Look and then go there.
So you're gonna move on towards the north look to discuss things, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
As you guys are passing on along this the market square, you seem to find a woman walking around with what seems to be two kobolds. One of them hold out a staff with an oil lantern, and the other what seems to be a magical staff that she carries around. You see that she hold her hand and say, "Hold up, I have been looking around for you fellas for quite a while now. You're hard to find. Let me present myself. My name is Villahin Harpel, and I'm here to hire your services."
Our services can be quite expensive.
I'm up to offer 2,000 gold.
I mean, honestly, we've just been meeting people and inviting them into our party. Do you want to join us? Is
No,
that what's
I
happening?
have no interest in joining your personal quest, but you can help me in mine, I can pay you for it.
I mean, that sounds all right. How much?
2,000 gold.
What is it? 1,000? Oh, maybe.
What is
What do you need us
your
to do?
request?
I need help to find something to the cultists of a real holds. It's an old tome. About 27 pages, to be precise, that holds out some information that I seek inside. I know where one of their base of operations that possibly holds the book I seek to the southern of Bryn Shander, specifically to the Red Run. If you're up to take me there and help me take down the cultists, I can take my book and pay you there.
What exactly do you need with this book?
My business is my own. It's purely for research. I hold out no interest on the West Windale or what happens to it.
What kind of
About
cultists are we talking about?
500 now, 1,500 there.
You
Wait a
see
minute.
she takes out what seems to be 2 diamonds worth 3,000 gold and say,
What?
600 now to show good faith, and throw you 2 diamonds.
Deal.
What is
There's
she?
a dragon coming here that we have to deal with first, though.
Sorry, I think Pete is trying to talk. Pete?
What is she asking us to do? Am I there?
Yeah, you are. Kill cultists of a real to recover a tome. That's what she's asking.
What is the tome?
What we're here to do. I don't know.
Well, you do know that if we do this and we find this tome, but you don't tell us anything about it, then we might just pass it up. Or worse, we might find the value it has ourselves. So we're going to need
Hey,
some
bud.
information.
We'll solve that when time arrives. I will be certain to notice what I'm seeking first.
So you're coming with us.
That is correct.
Strange, you would pay us to do something that you're already going to be coming along for, but all right.
You know what, man? She needs the help. You ever been a mercenary before?
No, I've been in service my whole life.
All right.
So, Pete, not sure you were there, but basically what she wants is for you guys to help her walk some cultists from a row up the south on the Red Run to recover a tome. The tome she did not disclose her what is about. She said she wants the tome for research. That's about it.
What does the staff do?
You look at the staff that the kobold are carrying.
Yeah.
You see that she smiles and say, "That's my personal staff.
So you are a
An
spellcaster as well.
arcanist, same as you, yes."
I don't know if people call me an arcanist here.
That is the proper term to it. If you're not
You
a
would know
person of
greater
the
than I would.
fates, if you're not a person of the fate, you are an arcanist. If you touch the wave, that's what you do.
Ah. Then yes, I am an arcanist.
Your last name sounds familiar. Where have I've heard that name somewhere before, but I can't recall.
Did you now? Let's share over a meal onto the North Look, and I can disclose more about myself. I do not mind to tell you a little. You guys
Sure.
follow her along?
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, may
look,
as
you
well.
should try one of my good berries. Like, instead of having food.
Oh my god.
They're really good.
Alright. Just to finish up the thing here.
Yo,
with
someone hanging
Noir.
out good berries?
Yeah, man, you want to try one?
Fucking
Sure,
love good berries.
I'll try one.
Oh,
I'll
she
try a good
tries
berry.
one of my good berries.
You see that
I'll try your good berries.
Noah
Oh man, I'm just handing out good berries to everyone. This is my day. I'm so happy.
oh god, Chris. You see that Bree goes onto the outside eventually. You see that she pops out of nowhere, Noir, and you see that she removes out the hoodie, and you see that she appears right behind you, and you see that she sort of push you in the back so you can move forward.
Yeah, she'll move to the side of it.
She will sit by your side, and then you see that she will give you the cat back.
I actually didn't think she'd hand you this.
Yeah, she is a problematic person. My dad trusted her father, my guard, once he moved down to the Underdark. And I've been here since then.
Nora will just kind of look up at the sky and go, I guess in less than a day I have to go stare a dragon down in the face. It was nice to meet at least one nice person.
I will be far gone before the dragon arrives. The
I don't blame you.
Vasa Shane has her reasons to be who she is, but I have a quest to go on for. I need to find if he is still alive.
There's somebody that wants to buy the swords from you, by the way. Don't sell them.
They are not up to sell.
And always keep a close eye. They might try to steal them as well. They tried to tell one of the people that I guess
They
I'm
may
associated
try.
with to, steal them from you and sell them to him.
They may try. You're a good friend, Noir. Thanks for telling me this.
What, she got you fooled?
He's in the background.
Would you like to come along with me?
Where?
I'm going under the ground.
I don't think I can do that.
You see she smiles and says, "True, Thanos. In a few places, I believe you can."
You know, my maker loved this world. This is where I stay.
Hmm. And you see that she pokes over to you and say, "Ah, I found this as well." And she gives you a note. "I think that belongs to you."
No. She'll look at it and just keep it folded up. Too
And-
bad I can't read properly.
Yeah. You see, she sees that you can't read it, and she will say the message. Let me open up your background again because I don't remember.
No, that
I
was
should.
folded up in her witch hat. It is stated there.
Oh, it's stitched
Yeah.
there. Very well.
It's stitched in her hat.
Okay. I thought it was like not
Nope.
not inside, but okay.
If you read, there's a description that says it's pinned inside of her hat.
Okay. Very well.
I was thorough.
Never mind the note then. Um, when you finish down with this, if you survive, and I think you will do, would you like to meet me again?
Yeah, that'd be fun. You're the first nice person I've ever met.
You're the first person that don't hate me for what I am as well.
Everyone that I know that I help out for some god's forsaken reason seem to hate me for whatever I am.
Well, don't let that turn you on a bad person. I already hold out anger enough for you, and you see she smiles and hold out your hand, closing out in there, and then you're a good person, Laura. Don't let that change.
Well, personally, if I ever stopped smiling, then we'd have a problem.
Yeah, I know that. Been forcing myself to smile a long time now.
If you keep forcing yourself to smile, you won't remember how to do so genuinely.
Well, I have to keep appearances.
For who? Yourself or someone else?
Well, for the world, I believe.
And why is that? Who's forcing you to?
You either look nicely enough for people to think you're not a threat, or you close yourself enough for them to begin believing you are.
I think maybe you have this upside down.
Trust me, I don't. You see, she stands up and she hold out what seems to be a small cat-like figure towards you. It looks like a small figurine of a panther. You see, I have one too.
So that means you're not alone as well.
Say again.
So that means you're not alone as well.
Well, I was never able to use it, so I think I am.
Well, I did give you a doll. Hopefully she'll keep you company.
Hopefully.
And take it from me. They hear every story that you'll tell them. They'll always keep you company. And if she ever gets unstitched or gets a tear in her dress, come find me and I'll fix it for you.
You see, she smiles and say, "Well, if you ever find someone that is trying to bully you around, give me a call. I will be
But how would I
certain
do
to
that?
come
You'll
your
be
way."
underground. I don't think you can hear me through the rocks below our feet.
You see, she holds out what seems to be a small metal, and you see that she shows you the pair over to her necklace and say, "Here, put this on you. If you need me, just think on me and say what you want to say. I will reply if I can."
She'll happily take the item and go, "Well, I'll let you know how the fight with the dragon goes as well. Hopefully, I don't get scorched too bad. I'll probably be in its face for a good 2 minutes before getting smacked around. I give myself 2 minutes maximum, by the way. I heard for most men that's a long time.
I trust you. And you see that she gets the hoodie down again and disappear.
Yeah, Nora will just like watch her disappear and get up with the blanket before going, "Now I don't know where Christopher Robin went." And as she walks away, yells, "Christopher Robin, I'm lost!"
Alright, you fellas arrive on towards the North Lock. You see that Celine Harpel sits on by one of the tables and she asks around for everybody. Well, so you're gonna waste your asses on Dragonfire for over one of the towns. Are you getting paid at least?
That's a good
Not
question.
that I know of.
I don't know.
I mean,
You
I'm
might
sort
get
of getting
compensated.
paid.
Yeah.
A sense of duty towards the towns has suffered as of late.
The elf's sense of duty has suffered as of late.
Sense of duty towards people that wish you will. Interesting thought.
My sense of duty has nothing to do with these people.
Oh, of that I'm sure, honey. You're far, far from your home. You're a fey creature, aren't you? I don't know exactly what you are, but I'm pretty certain you're not from this realm.
Would you like a demonstration of what I am?
Oh, I'm far too old for flirt and those inquiries. I'm very sorry to say.
It's only flirt if you want it that way.
Very well. You wanted to know where I'm from. You see that she draws out in a blank parchment of scroll what seems to be a arcane symbol. That's where I'm from, or at least where I used to be from.
Time to attempt a terrible arcana check.
Xenians know the symbol, she saw it before.
Ah, okay.
The symbol of the Arcane Brotherhood, Xenians.
I'm gonna make it hard.
Okay.
I'm rolling well tonight. We should fight a dragon.
Wonder if Miros knows. Probably not.
Yep, you have memory of it too, Christopher.
Oh, wow. Arcane Brotherhood.
Yeah, that is correct. Wanna say it louder
Another
so they
one of them.
can put us out to the pyre?
Let's try not.
I
and
wasn't
do that.
exactly yelling.
Let's not do that. I think we had enough of that already.
So, you wanted to know where I'm from? Here it is. Question
Well, I
is,
wanted to
and
know what exactly it is we're looking for so that we can help, but I mean, if you're coming, I guess it's not really that important.
Well, here, how about this? I know you won't share what the book is. Once you get the book, where are you going? Are you going to leave this area? Or
Chua Reels
Pen
Abad.
Towns? Hmm?
Chua Reels Abad. That's my next bet.
Really?
Interesting.
You think that book will help to finish her?
No, I have no interest on the goddess itself.
What are you going to do there?
I told you, research.
At her abode.
I must say, my mother would most definitely like to see what it is you're researching.
And who would your mother be?
Oh, best way to put it without being too obvious, since we're keeping secrets still. She has no small amount of influence in certain circles back where we're from.
Well,
She is a researcher of all sorts of magical mysteries, just like yourself, although she may be quite a bit older.
can be many people down in the Feywild. Not that I know much of Archfays and that sort of thing. But whatever it is, she can keep her curiosity out of my research.
Hmm. Shame she might have been able to help you with your research. But I won't press the matter any further. You want a book,
And I'm paying
they
for
want
it.
to get paid.
So, know one thing. Whatever I will do with the book will not be here. My path leads me towards Baldur's Gate next. Once this dang storm ends.
Good enough for me.
Fortuitous. We're trying to end the storm.
What I'm researching may as well help with ending the storm. Not that it's my main purpose.
Oh, we can compartmentalize and cross those bridges when we get there.
I
You
agree.
guys notice
Yes.
that as one of the kobolds are sitting on the side in there, one of the fingers on the kobold falls, waft on the ground. Oh my, I'm gonna have to repair him again.
Kind of gross.
No one make mention to what she means as repair.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm just gonna lean in.
What?
You really are getting more and more interesting by the moment.
This is,
I like you.
You're the first one in a long time. People normally don't.
We have something in common that I wasn't aware of.
Alright. Noir, eventually if you describe Christopher Robin down to the market, they will tell you they are on a tavern up on north. And the guy will direct you towards the proper road to go there.
Yeah, I would do that. And when she gets into the end, she's gonna probably yell at him, "You left me! I was lost!
why didn't you come with us? Everyone left.
I had to wait for my friend. It was important."
Well, all right. Well, I guess I didn't notice. My bad. All right.
And why
Sorry,
is
I'll
that
try to
kobold
pay
missing a
better
finger?
attention next time. I don't know. It's gross. She said she's gonna repair it. Like,
Yeah,
What?
at that, Noir will look at her and go, "You repair things?" Hello? Do you repair living things?
Oh, you ask for Vanel. Okay. You see that she looks at you and say, not exactly. Mostly constructs and undead.
So, like me?
Like you, she raises a brow.
Like, if I got hurt, you could repair me?
You see her eyes glow for a brief second, turning out in a violet pattern. Oh, you are a curious little thing.
Curious? No. Lost? Yes.
She means you're interesting.
Oh, I also find myself interesting. This is the second nice person that I've met here.
I tried to be nice to you.
You
You
tried to
instead
become my
screeched
mother.
at the guards.
You tried to become my mother. She is dead. You can't do that. That's mean.
I didn't know your mother was dead.
Of course, she was human.
I didn't know she was human.
What else would
Yeah,
she
I
be?
mean, that's not bad.
One of the thousands of different sentient species that walk this world, the Fae and the Shadowfell.
I've only ever met a human, I guess a duergar, an elf, and a half elf.
I'm standing right here.
You're an elf, right?
I am not.
Oh. Since I don't know what you are, I'm just gonna continue to call you the White Rabbit.
My name's Meros, and I am a changeling. That is why I was
what?
able to change into different shapes.
Your name is very boring. Look, here, I'll give you a better name. White Rabbit.
My name is Meros.
Muriel. Got it. Muriel!
Alright.
As you can see, this thing is clearly broken. If you can fix it, you can take my share back.
I'm not broken. I am perfectly fine.
You clearly lack reason.
And you clearly like a personality.
Yo, she's gonna meet some new races soon. It's gonna be great. There's a
But you're gonna look at the
dragonborn
woman
person.
and go, does that
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
that you can fix me or not? If I ever get broken? You never answered my question.
I believe I can try, little doll.
Oh, so you know what I am? Here, I can guess what you are.
For
bet
dragon
that-
fodder.
What?
Dragon fodder.
Dragon feather?
Fodder.
Fodder.
Ah,
I'm going to
fodder.
feed her to the dragon.
They want to throw me at a dragon so it will eat me.
No, you actually volunteered for that duty.
I
I
don't
do
remember
recall that.
anything.
I do
Certainly
recall
don't
that as
have
well.
to do that. Yeah.
You said you
no.
wanted to speak to the dragon.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah. That's on you.
Wait, but you
Feel
got
free
to
to say
share
you don't want to do
something.
that.
Can you share with me? I wasn't here.
Share what?
You said you got a share of something. You can take my share back. what
Oh
you said.
yes,
I
no.
was
We're gonna
speaking
do
to
a
a
mission
woman.
for this fine lady here with the
The
kobolds
kobolds.
with the fingers falling off. We're gonna help her find a book, and then we're gonna go to Ariel's abode.
Abode.
And you see
Um,
she holds out
abode.
and say, hold up.
One of those.
I
what-
only need your help with the book. I'm not taking
Oh,
Chwitrit.
no. No, we're going with you there.
Chwitrit.
Yeah.
I can help you arrive in there, but I'm not sticking with you in there. That will compromise my mission.
What's your mission?
That is
A rude thing to
private.
ask.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. We're mercenaries now. Mercenaries don't ask questions.
A mercenary? But my name is
Yeah,
Noir.
right.
I can't be mercenary.
Yeah, but think about it. You can be.
No, I'm what? I can only be what I am. If I'm not what I am, then I'm not.
Well, yeah, but we know pretty much what we're doing, and what they're doing is lining up with what we're doing. And
And what is she doing?
as
That's what I asked.
I don't know, she's getting some book. What does it matter?
Can you teach me to read? She's asking
Yeah,
the woman too, specifically.
You see that she look at you and say, sure. As long as you don't bother me over with it too much, I wouldn't mind teaching you a few things, little child.
I'm not a child. I'm at least 300 years old.
She
Only.
raises out a brow and, huh. Well, you look like a child. You prefer little doll, I assume?
Yes, that's a much nicer word than child.
Very well. Little
I've
doll
been
it shall
around much
be.
longer than many people here, and I can count all generations that I've dealt with on one hand. I think.
She looks over to all of you and then, well, is there any ill on towards what I do that I should be aware of?
What you do you mean regarding the weird finger incident?
That is correct.
No, I've learned to cast aside such problematic ideologies long ago.
No, you haven't. You mean
kobolds
to...
are kind of gross,
What
so
for the
I mean, it
cleric?
kind of makes sense.
People of the faith don't go well with that, so.
I'm kind of reserving judgment. This lady's just weird.
Alright. She was.
She lost
You
her
better than
finger
the
and
dwarf, that's
put
for
it back
sure.
on. Is that what she
the
did?
kobold that is on her side lost her finger. Lost the finger, and she said she would need to repair him. Both the kobolds are undead.
Is she a necromancer?
She is a necromancer.
That much was clear.
Okay. I'm not real comfortable with doing something for her.
Well, she's your contractor, and she also knows the way to a Rosebud, whatever that is. So that's on you guys to decide.
What are you getting us into, Christopher Robin?
No, we're helping
Gold,
someone that
apparently.
can fix me. She's a nice lady. Can I pet the kobold? We're about the same size.
She's gonna take us to where the Frost Maiden is. She's going there. We might as well follow.
Okay. We do need to get there.
Know one thing: once you arrive at Bryn, if you don't have items to protect you from the cold, you will die. Temperatures there is far below zero.
Don't suppose you have any such items on
For
you?
myself, I do. If you don't, I suggest the Emporium.
Yeah, that's a terrible suggestion. They're super racist.
Would you share with me if I ask really nicely?
Share what, little doll?
Something to keep us from getting cold.
There is only one, and that's what I wear.
Couldn't you get another?
No,
Why
Yeah.
not?
because I don't need more than one.
But his finger fell off. He must be cold.
Regardless, the point is, we still need the book. And to find the book, we need to go to the south. Do you really need to help the town for whatever reason to defend from the dragon?
If for no other reason than to shut them up about their terrible discriminatory actions.
Very well. If you must. Yep.
Plus, I have my own research that I want to do on this wood dragon.
You're not researching the dragon. He's not.
How over
he's
is
not
a cast detect evil or and good?
How what, sorry?
How overt would a casting a detect evil or and good?
I mean,
Casting a detect evil spell.
it is somatic and verbal, so you would have to make a short prayer to ask, oh God, oh great God, show me those who bear out woe, woe and ill on their hearts, something like that. And she would notice, but does Zenny's mind, she knowing? That's the point.
That is a very good point. I don't think Xannies would mind.
Then do your thing.
I'm going to cast a detect evil.
Very well. Yeah, full disclosure, she's neutral evil.
Bastards, you signed me up for this.
Would the cane also register as evil?
I believe
Does
not.
Noir register as evil too? Oh God. Hold on.
I believe not.
Xanis is just like, detect evil. Everybody in the party
Yeah.
lights up.
Oh my God.
Christopher
Oh,
Robin
yeah,
is
I
now
guess
evil
also
as
I'm
well.
evil too. Yeah, no, I am.
No, you're
Is
neutral.
everyone
It's
evil?
been my big reveal this whole time.
You are evil.
I am.
Yeah, he doesn't have the ticket with him.
Actually, Christopher Robin is the BBG out this time. Sorry for
Yep.
for
Wait,
the
you know who
disclosure.
has the ticket? Bryn has
Not everybody
ticket.
I'm with is evil.
Not me. I'm good. I'm a
Meros
dwarf.
is not actually evil, he's chaotic neutral.
Noir is
I'm lawful
chaotic
good.
something.
I was
Oh,
only asking for the
goodness
magic
sakes.
items because they were made by some crazy people.
I mean, I'm neutral good.
Make up your mind. Does the spell trigger you as neutral good or evil?
I'm not evil.
Okay.
Actually evil.
Doesn't the spell detect good and evil actually only detect certain creature types, if I remember right?
Say
Well,
again.
that sounds racist.
Say again.
Detect evil and good. For the duration, if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or
Mhm.
undead within 30 feet of you. It doesn't
Yeah.
actually say anything about
About
your
alignment things, I
alignment.
know. Originally, it detected alignment still. Originally.
Yeah, but
Okay, so it's detecting the undead, the fae.
Yeah.
So I do light up. Woo!
yeah, Noir does
Yes.
not light up. She doesn't fall under either of us.
Hey, man.
So are we just gonna wait around for this dragon, or are we gonna? What's the plan for the
If we're
dragon?
waiting around, is this a bar? Does it have a bar in
Yeah.
it? I'm hoping
No.
there's a bar. If we're waiting around anyway, we may as well kill time the same way we did last time.
Wait, why are you going to kill time? Aren't you always late, Mr.
Yes.
Rabbit?
I'm just gonna ignore
When
that.
with dwarves, do what dwarves do.
Let's drink.
Me and Meros share a.
I fly better
connection.
drunk anyway.
Me and Meros look at each other, be like, "Yeah, we know what's about to happen. Let's go."
Both
I'm
just
going
get
to
up at the same
actually-
time, go to the bar.
Yes.
Look at everybody and then quietly tag along behind them.
Okay. Very well. Expected behavior.
Just to smooth things over, so that the shit doesn't get crazy in this bar, we find a dark corner and turn back into the high elf guys that you guys met him in after the Dorgar thing. Just so that the bartender doesn't freak out.
So it's a good idea, Meros, that you did that.
Thanks. It's
So
feeling.
you are an elf.
You came in with us? Suddenly I'm not thirsty.
Noir will just kind of stare at
No,
you for a
just
good
kidding.
second before turning around and walking just straight out.
I didn't say that.
I can be an elf. I also can be a
Noir
human.
left.
All right, well, I tried. That thing vexes me.
I'm gonna leave and go try to find the dwarves. I don't know if they know where to set up the defenses at.
We went to the bar. They should be there.
They would be across the walls on each of the towers, setting up at least 1 or 2 arrows on each tower. They brought around 10, per my memory, so roughly 1 at 1 tower. 1, 2, 3,
good.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
DM question.
Yes, sir.
We got the halberd for Sahal, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
If he's no longer in the group, are we still going to have the halberd?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he left.
Can I go get a free longbow from Marcus Sotwell? Can I just get one from the guard?
Sure. You can get 1 longbow in there. That's fine. He will provide you a bow.
Thanks, Marcus.
All right. Getting yourselves in sorted now. For the big events, preparations, what do you guys have in mind before the dragon comes by?
Noir
Alright.
will only do one thing, which is
Mm.
go stare outside because she feels like she's gotten kicked out by everyone. So
Oh, stop.
So I give an acid flask to Christopher. Be like, Christopher, I got an acid flask for your arrows. Just be careful with it.
Thank you.
And
Thank
then
I'm going to
Hey,
take
guys,
a bottle of wine
everyone,
outside
everyone.
and find Nor.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna go get Noir. Hey, come here. I'm gonna try to get everyone into a room.
Well, we're at the
Because
bar.
well, yeah, no, I'm gonna grab you, bring you into one of the tavern rooms. Because I got a bag of holding
just
at
grab me.
the last dungeon, and I have a lot of like items and stuff to give out to people that I feel like people don't actually have. I feel like we
Alright.
should figure that out at some point.
yeah, that's a very good idea.
That way I can be buried with
I
it.
don't know if we have to do it during the game or if you guys want to do it later.
No, let's do
Wanted to
it.
point that out.
You can do it in character. Fuck it. Well, lay out the goods.
All right.
Put them all over the bed.
All right. So there's the pinned comment.
What?
Say again, Chris.
I'm gonna post it in the chat. There's 2 things that there's multiple items that people didn't claim. I'm gonna post them in there, but I will read them out so we can.
Oh boy. Okay.
I can read that?
All right. So we have
Okay.
2 scrolls of fairy fire. Can anybody use those?
Zenith.
I can?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Zen is in the
Zanny's-
druid as well. It's on both their spell lists.
I'll take a scroll of fairy fire. I'll take one.
All right, 1 each.
Sure.
Am I adding these or are you adding them?
I can add them.
Thank you.
You're most welcome, my good sir.
I think the potion of invisibility, were those already taken?
I believe not. No one took it.
All right.
I could
have
use
2
one of
potions
those
of
for the-
invisibility.
I could use one of those for the
Um,
dragon.
Okay.
Noir, you want one? No?
why would I need to go invisible?
I don't know. Sounds
Plenty
fun.
of reasons to be invisible. First
Will
of
it
all, yes,
stop
it
you
is
guys from
fun.
being mean to me?
Maybe.
Oh god.
If you use some cool
How?
things.
I do plenty of cool things.
All right.
This is true. How
Are
about
you
this?
designed to act with feelings, or do you actually have them?
I actually
reach-
have
I reach
them.
into my bag of holding, pull out very large warhammer. I'm like, you want this? It's a very good warhammer.
Is that
I would clobber people real good with it.
Does the golem still have the flame tongue wormhammer?
He does.
Okay. I don't use a warhammer, so
This is a different warhammer.
Yeah.
Because he had that from a different character.
Well, why would
He had
I
that from
want
a
the
centaur
hammer?
that was in the group before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Seems fun. You can bash people with it. You don't like to bash
At
people?
that, she'll just kind of stare at you for a good second before summoning what looks to be a hammer itself, but it looks almost like a plushie. I can do that too!
Fine. Put it back in the bag. Anybody like splint armor? Huh?
Bit
I
too
heard-
hard for
Okay.
me.
I already
Yeah.
have what's it called? Oh, it's scale mail of gleaming.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty nice. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Splint better
By the
than
way,
It's
Zenith,
heavy armor. You can't wear it.
quick question. Are you attuning to the Cloak of Protection? And if yes, what
Yes.
are you switching up for?
that? Oh man, let me see what I've already attuned to.
Alright. Very well.
How about
Follow along the
a
list.
wand of web?
Oh,
Wand
I
of
do
web?
love wands.
Yeah?
My mother used to show me all sorts of magic wands that she just
Roll
kept around the
Ranger.
house.
Swashbuckler, Sonil.
Was your mother a nice lady?
To most, I would
All
say.
right. Well, here you take the wand of web. Next, there's a wand of
Really
magic
appreciate it.
detection. I would like to keep that if that's all right. Can I have that one?
I
Yeah.
don't see why not.
I don't see it.
All right. Brooch of shielding.
Xanis already
What does
have
it look like?
Xanis already have that one.
Xanis has it.
Zane, yeah, no, she's got that one.
Damn. It's one of the things I actually wanted.
Taking off the side crystal.
Very well.
Potion of frost giant strength.
Oh, that's so me.
100%.
Alright.
Give the potion to the cleric.
No, don't waste
Maybe
it on
she'll
me.
actually be able to hit something.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you see?
All right, Zannies. There you go.
18-inch guns.
If nobody wants it, I'll take it.
Yeah, let's dwarf at it.
No,
It'll
I
ruin
mean,
my girly
yeah,
figure.
can I keep that?
Sure. If you want.
Yeah. If I can.
Sure.
All right, and then last thing is potion of fire breathing. Anyone?
I thought
I'll
the
take it.
salamander had that one.
He's
Oh
not here
yeah,
anymore.
he did. Yeah, he
He
took
did.
that one with him when he left, huh?
Yeah,
Hmm.
and I believe the potion of strength as well. I'm not entirely sure.
All right, I got some weird other things. If anyone wants some obsidian eyes, anyone
those
into
do?
that?
That's worth money, bear my memory.
Yeah, they're just they don't seem magical. Try to look at them as we've been traveling. They don't seem to be anything.
I do like the look of that dragon figurine.
I mean, I'll take the.
No,
city
I did
eyes.
not take that dragon figurine.
Can I
'cause
have
I
the
looked at
eyes?
it. It wasn't the shape of a real dragon,
Oh.
and I didn't take it.
Noir wants the
Yeah.
eyes, guys.
Okay.
You want the eyes? Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, I can put the eyes on something.
They're great. Yeah.
Is there actually a pair of dwarven sandals in this pile?
Alright, since no one asked, and the name is quite distinguished, people who have proficiency on history can roll a check in there for me.
History? Okay.
Yep.
I think I do.
I do.
Roll normal?
Yep.
Hold on, I actually don't know what Noir is proficient in.
Not a
Uh,
chance.
Not proficient in history.
Fantastic.
sandals.
Just saying,
said-
Pete, you might want to spend your inspiration on it. It's something very cool that you would like your character to know.
I thought I took the dwarven sandals, but maybe I didn't. But
Rolled a
I am a
14.
dwarf. I am a
14
dwarf.
won't do, buddy.
Okay, I'll use my inspiration.
All right.
No.
How do I clear that out?
Already done. Do your roll.
Oh. Don't let me down.
There we go.
Yeah.
It reads one of the many layers of the ancient city of Netril. Specifically, the layer of necromancers down onto the ancient city side. Supposedly, those ancient elven magical crystals that once lay down in Evermeet hold it out in each of the layers of the ancient city of Netril. And if they still exist, possibly one of them could be down in Itrit.
This is one of the treasure items?
Yep.
Oh, I want that.
So yeah, Itrit is the name that Villanai told you guys that she's after on Rosabod.
Neat.
That's
Really
what
bad
she's
with
after.
names. That's the necromancer.
Yep.
Why don't you just say the necromancer chick? Because I don't remember names.
Her name is not very easy to remember. Valani.
Yeah, my
Valani.
wife has to remind me her name.
That's such a good name to remember. I like that name.
So this
Wand.
crystal. It's a what?
Itrit is the name of the city.
Okay.
It's one of the many layers of the ancient city of Netril.
And what is this then that we're looking at?
What she's looking at, you have no idea. That's what she's trying to find under a Rosabod. Bear what she disclosed.
She's looking for the realm of necromancers on the plains.
Not exactly on the plains. But yeah, that's a fair assumption, so. Do you want to disclose the information you have with the group?
Not with her there.
Very well.
Well, okay, so I might have had a couple drinks, and of course, just to give you some background, here's how elves tend to. There's 4 stages of inebriation. Is I think I'm better than you. I know I'm better than you. I'm much older than you, and let's make a half elf. So anyway, she's
Oh boy.
yeah, so she's well on her way, feeling sorry for herself. And she says, "So why do you want to go to the necromancer realm anyway?"
You see she raises a brow, so you know what it is.
I'm no fool. I have lots of books. Actually, I've gone about and actually named the book she's carrying.
You know my proficiency, so why would I not want to be on where necromancy reached the peak of its existence? My reasons to want to go there has nothing to do with what you want to do to free the 10 town, so why you bother? Not gonna unleash some demon down to the Forgotten Realms.
That we know of. You're not a good person.
Doesn't mean I care to destroy the world.
That's okay, because I care to save it.
Are you not a good person, or are you perceived as not a good person?
Listen, I'm not a good person either.
I can tell you're rather mean.
Thank you.
My maker had a saying, you know.
What?
Xannies
not-
looks over at you and says, Maker. Maker.
Yes, my maker had a saying.
Maker. Okay, go on. What's the saying?
The darkness doesn't have to mean evil.
That sounds like a very human saying.
I believe it when the darkness doesn't have to mean evil. It's just what the light left behind or refused to illuminate. But possibly you're looking at something that others can't see who are blinded by the light. She had many iterations of it. I think another one is that's what the light forgot, left behind.
We elves don't forget anything. We know what good is.
What you perceive
And
as
necromancy
good
is not good.
what you perceive as good
Alright, you
might
see
be
that
evil to
she
someone else.
holds her cell phone from the table and say, I, personally, have nothing onto the table against anyone in here. But if this woman is gonna be an issue,
He's clearly inebriated, for the record.
you guys choose if you want my money or not. And she leaves over to her room.
He's here. Look it up.
Do you know how important I am? And then her head hits the table.
I know you can't hold your liquor.
Why are you going to lick her?
Oh, there are many reasons I would lick her, but that's beside the point.
Is she edible?
couldn't
We can
hold
cook
it,
her while
though.
she's asleep.
She couldn't hold it. Don't
No
do
one
it.
can
My
outdrink the
fantasy
dwarves.
crashed.
Boom.
All right, y'all should. We should get some sleep.
Yep. Quick question. Are you guys taking a long rest?
I don't think I have much of a choice at this point.
I mean, it all depends on when the dragon's gonna get here. I mean,
Yeah, that's the point.
Not like I've used any spell slots or anything.
right? I guess we could like rest until they give out the alarm the dragon's coming. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. You guys can take a short rest and prepare yourselves up onto the walls. So,
Yeah, I'm taking a short rest. I wasn't drinking heavily.
Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, we'll take a short rest then, and then
Laura will go inanimate for 4 hours in Christopher Robin's room, and she'll just go be the first one out at the wall, and she'll use the little medallion to send a message to Bryn and go, it looks like I'm about to go face the dragon. I think I need some luck.
and you hear out in a sort of whisper inside your head, good luck.
She's just gonna sit there on the wall, just probably had a guard carry her up pretty much against their will at that point, and just stare at where the dragon would be coming from with her giant scissors next to her.
Okay. Any other preparations, fellas, before...
Where's the
Yeah?
Where did we park the golem?
Outside. Onto the south
They have
gate.
free golem parking outside?
Southwest gate, yeah. Among the woods, I imagine.
Hell
I think
yeah,
I'm
dude.
going to wander that way.
Alright.
Just gonna go up on the wall with the weird doll. Just float up on the broom.
Yeah,
So
taking up a spot in this watch
you're
tower.
not just some strange malfunctioning golem. You have like a spirit.
Yes, I didn't used to, and then one day I did. Do you know what it's like to finally be able to move all on your own? To be able to touch everything, to talk, to interact with everything?
I imagine that's what being born is like, but I don't have much memory of that.
I remember every person I had ever interacted with, or well, they had interacted with me.
Where's
I
like the
remember every
tallest
story
point
that was
in the
told as
town?
well.
Like the tallest building?
The tallest
building.
building, that would be either of the towers from the main gate or the Speaker Palace per se. They are the tallest buildings among the entire town.
If I had to remember every damned face that I've encountered, I would go mad.
I only remember 4.
You remember more now?
4.
Just 4.
Only 4.
The
And
only
whose
people
faces
that-
are those?
You
You
all
remember
gonna
my
position
face?
yourselves on one side of the wall,
Xannis's
or is Xennis? Apparently, Xennis is going alone on towards to get her.
Out into the woods. She's stumbling off that way.
Yeah.
Dead. Trolls.
Okay.
So,
I guess-
No, I'm going to this wall.
I don't know where to go, so
Yeah,
wherever Nora has to be on the wall, just drag her there. I'm not quite
I'm
sure.
like, all right,
Yeah, we
Nora,
were
come,
saying
come this
this-
way. You should be coming from somewhere over here.
This wall. This
Nora
watchtower.
will pretty much just stare up and go, I remember my maker's face. She always looks so sad. Then I remember a knight, a priest, and a noblewoman. Well, I guess I don't remember her husband's face, but I remember him throwing me into a hole.
You said a knight, a
What?
priest, and a nobleman?
Why did
A
someone
noble
throw me in a
woman.
hole?
No,
That
I see the
sounds like
dragon. It's
beginning
coming.
of a bad joke.
It is. There it is. Go
As
get it.
you are
Go, go.
talking, you see out that the dragon surges in across the mountains. You see its wings flap
best at it.
over as it approaches down the towns. You hear out the sound of fire forming along its throat as it breathes its first time across the wall. Dragon fire. And we continue this episode down onto your next session.
I love
Right.
the sound effects.
I cast Dispel Magic.
I got shit in my pants.
Dude, I'm gonna try it 3 times, and if I fail 3 times, well, then that's it.
You already
will
tried
do.
it. You already
I'm gonna
did it.
cast. I'm so gonna cast
Tried it
Feign
3
Death.
times.
Yeah, but it was at disadvantage, so
I'm gonna try it 6 times.
I'm gonna try 3 more times and see what happens.
Right?
I'm gonna cast motivational speech in hopes that I can get the dragon to have a kumbaya moment with me.
All right. No, no. I'm gonna give you 15 minutes on the start of the session to actually try real hard whatever you want to do.
Well, I don't have one of the options, so.
Mm. So
I
give your
also don't
best.
know if
All right. Thanks
whole
for everyone
party
who
would
accompanied down on
wait.
Twitch.